You're gonna see WWE Arenas get destroyed.
Strowman in position for a superplex!
Some were intentional, and some were absolutely not. On June 2010 episode of Raw, fans got to choose who'd face John Cena in the main event. Their options were two of the greatest wrestlers of all time and CM Punk. Fans voted for the straight edge wrestler, but unfortunately, the match got cut short. The winner of NXT Season 1, Wade Barrett, appeared on stage, and soon, the other NXT rookies surrounded the ring. The group that would be called the Nexus then mauled both CM Punk and John Cena, but didn't stop there. They tore apart the ring, the barricade, the announcer's table, and just about everyone, except the cameraman, of course. By the time the Nexus was done, it looked like the ringside area had been through a war zone. While this was scripted, a real riot broke out at a WWE show that saw the arena get trashed. But before we get to that, we need to see what Stone Cold Steve Austin did. The Texas Rattlesnake has dished out his fair amount of destruction, from drenching the ring in beer to destroying an entire supermarket. However, the most damage Austin did to a WWE arena was on Raw in 1999. After defeating The Rock and winning the WWE Championship at WrestleMania, Austin demanded that the corporation return his Smoking Skull belt. The corporation refused, leading to Stone Cold unleashing a can of you-know-what. Thanks to help from the Big Show, Stone Cold had the giant Titantron video screen lowered. The Texas Rattlesnake then ripped it to shreds and ruined the biggest part of the Raw arena. Let's hope WWE had that ensured. Brock Lesnar doesn't just dish out damage to his opponents, he also dishes out property damage.
Using the briefcase as a weapon, and now slinging it a long way away!
The first time Brock Lesnar wrecked a WWE ring was when he fought the Big Show in the main event of SmackDown. While Big Show had the size, Brock had the strength. Both athletes threw everything they had, and it actually became too much. Lesnar got the giant on the top rope, and then...
A 500-pound superplex! Oh my God!
Brock and Big Show's weight and impact was so much that something was gonna give. We just didn't know it was gonna be the ring. Surprisingly, this isn't the most amount of destruction Brock Lesnar has caused in WWE. 19 years after the Beast destroyed a WWE ring, Lesnar decided to one-up himself. At SummerSlam 2022, Brock took on Roman Reigns for the undisputed WWE Universal Championship. Brock and Roman had already fought in 6 one-on-one matches, so their SummerSlam encounter had to be special. And it was. Brock started things off by bringing a tractor to the ring, but the Beast wasn't using it just for transportation. As the match wore on, Brock and Roman had already done quite a bit of damage, both to themselves and the arena. However, nobody expected what was going to happen next. Brock Lesnar started up his tractor and gave the tribal chief a literal downfall.
Lesnar's lifted up the ring with Roman Reigns in it! With a damn tractor! Reigns falls out of the entire ring!
I'm pretty sure this is the first time we've ever seen a WWE ring suspended in the air. By the time the match was finished, it looked like an F5 tornado had blown through the ringside area. Hardcore matches are, by nature, pretty destructive. We've seen tables, ladders, and just about anything else you can imagine get wrecked. However, Kane, The Big Show, and Raven took things to the next level at WrestleMania 17. The match started before everyone was in the ring, which wasn't a big deal, since the fight quickly went elsewhere. The 3 wrestlers found themselves backstage, and nothing was okay. Golf carts were crashed, walls were bashed, glass was smashed, and everything else that was in the way got wrecked. Of course, they needed a big finale to finish things off, and they delivered.
The Big Show's gonna throw Raven right up. Oh! Raven!
That was insane, but wait until you see what a group of angry fans did to a WWE arena. We would be here all day if we just talked about all the stuff Braun Strowman has destroyed.
Lashley's just making him scary. Oh!
It shouldn't be too surprising that the Monster Among Men has also wrecked the WWE arena. multiple times. One of the first was when Braun and the Big Show locked up. The two giants had started butting heads when Strowman eliminated the Big Show twice, once at the 2017 Royal Rumble and a second time at WrestleMania 33. The world's largest athlete knew he had to get serious to show Braun and the fans that he was still the giant of WWE. Unfortunately, WWE hadn't learned anything from the last time Big Show was in the ring with a beast, leading to this happening.
On Earth. Oh my God! The ring just imploded! You gotta be kidding me!
That was child's play though, compared to what Braun Strowman would do less than a year later. In January 2018, the Monster was feuding with Kane and, ironically, Brock Lesnar. During one episode of Raw, the three men were fighting and the brawl spilled backstage. Braun saw an opportunity to literally squash his competition and took it.
No! Get out of the way! Get out of the way!
This led to even more chaos. The next week, the Raw general manager, Kurt Angle, fired Braun Strowman. Let's just say, Braun did not take the news well. In August of 2020, WWE would be uprooted by a group called Retribution. Their first act of terror was destroying a WWE generator, but things quickly escalated. A few days later, Retribution invaded the SmackDown Arena. The group wrecked the place by flipping over announcers' tables and leaving graffiti all over. Retribution even tried to attack WWE production staff, like the announcers and cameramen.
This is our house now! This is our house now!
Some members of the audience got beat up too. The most shocking moment though was seeing the ring get destroyed. In 2008, Vince McMahon decided to be generous and give away $1 million to the fans. Each week on Raw, one random person would win a boatload of cash. But how exactly does this lead to an arena getting destroyed? Just watch this. During the third week of the giveaway, McMahon was on stage when all of a sudden, a piece of production equipment fell from the ceiling. The stage would then collapse, and then this would happen. Luckily, this happened before McMahon had given all the money away. The moments we've looked at so far were all part of the script. However, these next few segments were not, and one actually led to multiple people being arrested. The ECW fans were a different breed. They were wild and at times unpredictable. During one show, WWE Hall of Famers Terry Funk and Mick Foley asked for some chairs, and boy, did they get them. Well, that was pretty intense. The ECW fans actually destroyed a wrestling ring once. The tag team Public Enemy had just defeated the Gangsters and invited the fans into the ring. The weight eventually became too much, causing this. At least the fans weren't intentionally trying to cause harm. However, this next moment, they were. On December 15th, 1997, WWE was hosting a show in Little Rock, Arkansas. The show took place on a Monday, and WWE had advertised that it was going to be a big televised show. So when fans arrived at the arena and found out it wasn't, they got pretty upset. Combine that with drinking, and you have a recipe for disaster. As the show went on, fans began throwing trash and drinks at the wrestlers. It was so bad that WWE canceled the main event, and that was when all heck broke loose. Fans became livid, and fights broke out in the crowd. Chairs and other objects were thrown around, and the arena security couldn't control it. Police were called in, and tear gas had to be used to disperse the crowd. Multiple fans ended up getting arrested, and a lot of damage was done to the arena. That's insane, but not as insane as seeing the Big Show destroy a wrestling ring with his bare hands. Hit this video to watch that.